On today's Motorcycle Therapy, Elle and I hit the road with a couple of motorcycles and ride all the way to Land's End in Cornwall, England, which isn't that big of a deal because we started in Great Bourton. Why were we in England, you ask? We were in England because of one man, Paddy Tyson. Everything you need to know about Paddy you can learn by studying this photograph. By his countenance, you can see that he has an intensity about him. Zooming out, you'll notice that he's wearing an Overland hoodie. Paddy is the founder of Overland Magazine and Overland Event, an event for motorcycle travelers. Next, you'll see that he commands a room with his quick wit and humorous tales. He is holding a vacuum cleaner, which signifies nothing, and I am the only one in the room not wearing clothes. Upon reflection, you can't learn anything from this photo, and it should be destroyed. Anyway, Paddy invited me and Elle to speak at his Overland event in Oxford, and we jumped at the chance. I've been before, and it's always a good time. We flew over from Canada a few weeks early so that we could tack on a bit of a European holiday before the event. Didn't it seem weird that the toilets flush the other way around here? Paddy put us up on his home, put us in touch with a friend of his who got us cheap Eurostar tickets to Paris. We're gonna go under the ocean. Yeah. Do you think we'll see any fish? No. And while Elle and I were gallivanting around in France, he set to work organizing for us 2 motorcycles that we could use when we got back.
Here he comes.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Italian, it might go on fire, but it'll be fun. Every mile will be entertaining.
As if that wasn't enough, Paddy even contacted Vice Motorcycle Clothing, and they generously gave Elle a pair of motorcycle pants and a jacket.
Like it.
So, this is not a sponsored post exactly, but I do have to thank Vice Motorcycle Clothing for Elle's jacket, and obviously, I'm grateful to Paddy Tyson, Nick Brown, Stephen Baker, and the Overland event itself for giving us so much support. When Elle and I returned from Paris, we went straight to Paddy's house. In the morning, we found 2 motorcycles waiting for us, all ready to go.
Tell me about this bike.
It's a loaner. A gentleman in the United States of America owns it. Apparently he owns several bikes, and he lets Paddy run around on it. And now Paddy's letting us run around on it.
You looking forward to riding this?
Yeah, very much so.
Tell me about this bike.
This is a little Suzuki Gladius 650. It belongs to Nick Brown, and we are getting the use of that for a week as well.
Sweet.
Well, they were almost ready to go. Elle's bike had a puncture that we needed to fix first. We're just fixing a little puncture before we hit the road. That's the plan.
So go on then.
All right. You got the reamer ready?
Yeah. I mean, I'll let out some air if you'd rather. It doesn't all come as a whoosh. There it is. Whoosh. There we go. Oh, fixed. Leave that there.
Done.
You're fine.
Goes out?
Yeah. God, no, because luckily we're at home, not on the side of the road. So we don't pump that.
That's the best part.
Just right, one of mine. You want to hear of it? No problem. One in. Yes. Go. I'm gonna make the tea.
All right. Twist it. Hold it.
Chop off anything in the back. Twist. Right. What? Use another one.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, we leave it there for a bit to dry and
Tea first, repair second, thanks to Paddy Tyson of Overland Events. Have you got your tickets yet? With that sorted, Paddy gave us a few tips for navigating traffic in the UK.
But if there's no jaggedy lines, overtake everybody all the time.
Overtake everybody all the time. They made the traffic jam. You did not make the traffic jam. You chose 2 wheels, more environmentally sound. They don't wear out the road. They don't cause congestion. So it's not your congestion. It's not your problem.
Paddy briefed us on filtering. Some people call this lane splitting. It's illegal in Canada, but I don't know why. Done properly, it's perfectly safe, and it eases traffic congestion for everyone. Elle and I were pretty timid about it, but we saw other riders deftly and safely use this strategy to glide past columns of stuck cars. Let's get this going in Canada. Come on, people! Elle and I were roughly heading towards Land's End, but with all the little side roads and traffic circles and general confusion, we got lost. We only made it to Bath. Just as well, after finding a hotel, we walked around the city and found it to be quite enchanting.
So, a castle, water fountains, lovely alleyways to walk down, fish and chip restaurants. We are basically in medieval times all over again. Bonus with fish and chip restaurants.
In the morning, we set off again. Let's go get lost. This time we stuck to the boring main road, but it was for the best. We arrived at Land's End just ahead of sunset.
Well, Elle, what's the easiest way to get to Land's End?
Well, we're
Fly
here.
to England, borrow a motorcycle, ride for one day, and make it all the way to Land's End.
Yeah, somehow it still feels like we accomplished something, even
We
though
did.
mostly Paddy Tyson of Overland Events accomplished this.
Definitely.
He gave us motorcycles and went out of his way to get insurance for us
And gear.
and gear.
Yeah.
So really, this is Paddy's accomplishment.
All we did was drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Al?
What's the line up for? Did we get a stamp in the passport or something?
Don't know.
I know it's cheesy and stupid, but I might want a couple things here, like a sticker and a stamp and a photo.
I want a pasty.
Okay.
Look at that, Al. First and last refreshment house in England.
First and last, anything. Anything you want, just bring it here and call it the first and last, whatever you want.
We should make a first and last Kawasaki KLR 650 dealership.
There you go.
This is the first and last post box in all of England. That's the first and last litter barrel in all of England. Audio's gonna be bad.
Audio's gonna be bad.
Oh, I love that. I love that feature that you come with. Just repeat everything that I say.
Like it.
And then it was time to leave. It had been no epic journey for us to arrive at Land's End. Like Elle said earlier, we merely flew to England, borrowed a couple of motorcycles, and rode there from Great Bourton. Easy. But, like any point on Earth that could reasonably be called the beginning and the end, Ushuaia, the Arctic Ocean, Cape Town, St. John's, just being there, no matter how you arrive, feels special somehow. Now, leaving Land's End, with our backs to the setting sun, we had the whole world ahead of us. That's a good moment. Hey, is it just me, or did this whole video take a weird tonal shift? I mean, one minute there's Paddy Tyson holding a vacuum cleaner, the next I'm waxing melancholy and getting way out over my skis, reaching for some kind of conclusion. Yeah, it shifted. But I'm okay with that. These things happen when you're riding motorcycles on the wrong side of the road at the end of the world.